Hi everybody, I am Venus. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a good one for some strengthening and toning. There's all different kinds of things you can do for your body, exercising, running, walking, whatever you like to do. And yoga is one of them. And you can strengthen your body and you can tone your body and keep your muscles in shape while doing yoga too. So we are going to start today with some breathing. You can go ahead and sit on your mat in cross-legged position. Sitting up really tall, let's roll the shoulders back and down. Close your eyes and breathe in deep. And exhale. Breathe in deep. As you breathe, I want you to feel clear down to the bottom of your stomach, and then through the bottom of your stomach, your abdomen, and back up through your chest and your mouth. Let's bring your arms up overhead, stretch them up, and then bring them back down. Again, stretch them up one more time, and bring them back down. Bring one arm up. Let's grab onto our elbow, and our other hand comes to the shoulder that we're holding on with our elbow. Breathe, feeling some nice stretch underneath the arms and the shoulders. Just warming up a little bit, moving the muscles around a little bit, just feeling what your body can do today. Always listen to your breath and always listen to what your body tells you can do. It's not supposed to be painful. Again, breathe in and breathe out. This time I want you to bring your hands in front of you, prayer position. Your thumbs toward your heart, pressing in on your palms. Let's just press. You'll feel a little bit of shake in the arms, which is perfectly natural. Press together really hard. Breathe in. Breathe out. And let your arms go. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Now I'm going to turn to this side. We are going to do a forward fold. You can place one shin in front of the other. And then go ahead and bring your arms up overhead. Almost like you're reaching for something up in the air. And then slowly trickle your fingers down. Leaning clear out. Feeling some more stretch in the shoulders, the top, the mid, and the lower back. Rest your forehead on the mat. We'll hang out here for a few breaths. And then slowly come on back up. Walking slowly up, and we'll switch legs. The other shin comes in the front. You're going to bring your arms up overhead again. Reaching, really reaching, and then bring the fingertips down. Stretching the fingertips out as far as you can, feeling a nice stretch. Keeping your hips even, level with the floor. When you do this too, you'll notice a nice stretching opening in your hip area. From here, we're going to walk on up into our tabletop position. You come on your hands and knees. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, about hip width distance apart with the feet flat on the floor. Let's take a couple cat and cows from here. You're going to drop your belly. Curl the tailbone up and push the shoulders back. Look straight ahead and then drop down as you exhale into your cat. Cow. Inhale. Cat. Exhale. From here, I want you to come into your neutral tabletop and bring your foot back, pressing in on that heel. And then slowly raise it up and point your toe and flex it. And point the toe and flex. From here, I want you to bring the opposite hand out. We're just going to hang out here looking down at the floor. Keeping the hips level, really pressing into your fingertips. We don't want any weight on the wrist too much. Lift that leg up higher. Bring it down, and we're going to bring the knee to the elbow and bring it back up. Let's bring your knee to the elbow again and back up. One more time. The knee comes to the elbow and back up. And then bring your leg and your hand down. Let's do the same sequence on the opposite side. You can shake your hand out a little bit if you need to. Lift the opposite leg back. Press back into your heel. And you're going to lift your leg up. And then point the toe, flex. Pointing the toe and flexing. Pointing and flexing. Keeping your hips level with the mat. That back foot, the top of your foot should be flat on the mat. Navel to spine. You're going to bring up the opposite hand. Balance here. Breathing. Look right about above the mat if you would like, or just right down at the mat. Breathing. Each side of your body is different. Every day is different. You may be more wobbly on one side, maybe not. You're going to bring your elbow to knee. Elbow to knee. You're lifting that leg way up, arm way up, elbow to knee. Come back down into the neutral tabletop. From here, we're going to drop down into a forearm plank. You're going to curl your toes under there. Keep your arms really straight, hands flat in front of you, like a railroad track. Planting the fingertips in the mat, elbows down, navel to spine. Breathe. Again. Breathing. Always remember to keep the navel to spine. That's going to give you a nice foundation for your back. One more time. Let's come gently down into our Sphinx pose. Our elbows should be by your shoulders, your armpits. From here, you're going to drop the neck down and just do a little roll, slowly roll it up and back down. Tucking the chin, feet flat on the floor, rolling up. And then let's point our hands to each corner of the mat and we'll push on up. Feel a nice arch and stretch in your lower back, mid back, navel to spine. I want you to come on down. Now bring our arms behind us in our lotus pose. Don't lift them up. If you can't do that, you're welcome to just leave your hands down on the floor. Otherwise, bring them up, lift your legs up, and lift your shoulders up. And you can tuck your chin as far as you can. And go ahead and bring your hands in front of you. Tabletop position again. Breathing. Breathe. Tucking the toes under. Let's go ahead and come into a downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet, pressing your chest back into your thighs as far as you can. Go ahead and come forward into your plank pose. Now from here, we're going to do our side plank. So I want you to bring one leg over the top of the other. Balancing on your hand, you're going to lift the hips up. Breathe. Bring your hand down. We're going to roll it to the opposite side. Again, stacking your feet. Lifting that hand up. Raising up your hips. Breathe and come back down. Like I said, every day the body's going to be a little bit different. Let's go ahead and walk up into our downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Come down on your knees. Take a puppy stretch here. Pressing your hips back. Walking the fingertips forward. Want to rock your hips side to side. Come back to the sound of your breath. You got this. And go ahead and walk your hands back to your neutral tabletop. Bring one foot up in between your hands into your low lunge. You're going to bring your leg with your hand, your knee by your hand, slide all the way down into your lotus. But I want you to stop, grab onto your knee and your foot, and just arch your back a little bit. Breathing, looking straight ahead. You could tip your chin a little bit. And then lift up a little more. And if you want to try this, you want to challenge yourself, keep your hips even with the mat. And then you can bring your hands in front of you in prayer position. Take one breath there. And then go ahead and walk your fingers ahead. And you can rest, put your palms together, your hands together, and rest your forehead. Making sure that back foot is, the top of it is flat on the floor. If you want to use props at any time, you can use your block. You can rest your head on your block. Or you can always use it for any other steps that you want to use it for, that you feel like you need to use it for. Let's take a few more breaths here. Really going through the base of your stomach, through your abdomen, through your chest. And do that same sequence on the other side. We'll come back to neutral tabletop just for a minute. And bring your foot forward. And knee comes behind the hand. And you're going to bring your hand up on your knee. Arch back. And again, if you want to challenge yourself, what you do is make sure your hips are level with the mat. Keep your foot flat on the floor, the top of your foot flat on the floor. Go ahead and push up a little more. Looking straight ahead. Just bring your hands in front of you, prayer position. Pushing through if you want on the elbows, like we did at the beginning. Breathe in and breathe out. And then come on down gently. Relax on your block, on your arms. And then come back up. One more time into your neutral tabletop. You're going to bring your foot through this time, framing, using your hands to frame around your foot. You're going to bring your back foot to your glutes. Take your hand and reach the chest out. Now, maybe you feel a little burn in your knee, and that's okay. Just some toning going on. Come down gently. Walk your hands back into our half split here. We're not going to go all the way down this time. Just drop the head and just kind of hang out. Try not to lean too far over. Keep everything even with the mat. Come on up and we will do that same sequence on the other side. A quick neutral tabletop. Up on your fingertips, navel to spine. Bring your foot through, framing your hand around your foot. Breathing. We'll take that hand up. Start with your elbow and bring it up and reach. And reach the chest out. Breathing. Bring your hand back down. Bring the foot up to your glutes. And then grab the foot. Pull it in toward your glutes even more. Breathe. You want to keep everything tight and together. You feel a nice burn in your quadriceps and a nice stretch in the other quadricep. And slowly bring it down. And you'll bring that foot back out into a forward split. If you want to come all the way down, you can come all the way down and sit on your heel. I'm going to stay up and just tuck my chin like the other side. You can even push through your navel to spine, maybe round a little bit, stretch out the back. And then bring that foot back. Come down and take a seat on your knees. From here, you're going to walk your hands behind you. And I want you to really bring the shoulders back like if you're pinching a pencil. And then raise up on your knees. Breathe. Come on down slowly. Go ahead and bring your legs out in front of you. You're going to lay all the way down on the ground. Put one leg down and your other knee is going to come up. You're going to stretch it in towards you. We'll kind of cool off here now. You can really flex into your heel on the opposite. Bring your leg over. Even up your hips. Stack your hips. Pressing down on that knee. Breathe. As you're doing this, be sure to be aware of your shoulders, where they're at. Keep them melted into the mat. Relax. Breathe. Follow your breath. Keep your breath nice and even. If it tends to be short or broken up, you've gone too far in the move. You want to keep it nice and even. Bring that leg up. And then we'll place it down and bring the other knee up. Pulling it into your chest and over. Again, stacking your hips. Arrange your body on the mat how you need to. Again, being aware of where your shoulders are at. Keep them on the mat. Breathe. You're going to bring your knees up and bring them into your chest, into your stomach. Breathing deeply. Rock side to side so you feel a nice massage on the hips. That feels good. You did it. You made it. That wasn't too bad, was it? I don't think so. Let's grab one heel. Do a half baby pose. We'll just bring one leg up at a time. And then grab the other foot. Back down. And then grab your big toes and stretch your legs out. And then slowly drop your feet down, slowly. Do a little bit of some workout on the tummy. Slowly roll them back up. Even way up overhead. Slowly back down. Slowly. You can bring them all the way down to the mat. Bring your knees up again. Go ahead and grab under your knees. Slowly rock yourself up. Don't put your feet on the floor. You're going to grab around your legs and give yourself a hug for doing such a great job. Then slowly bring your feet up in front of you, keeping your back really straight, arching to that back. Reach for the toes, Sukhasana. You made it. We'll come back into our seated, cross-legged seated position. Let's take a couple more deep breaths. You have made it through this. Great job, everybody. Be proud and happy of what you did for the day. Awesome. Let's do a quick nodding of our head to loosen the neck a little bit. Don't want no stress on the neck. Maybe nod the head, yes. Gently back, not too hard on the neck. Keeping your head back. Let's bring our hands up to our shoulders. Really pulling down on the shoulders. Pull them away from your ears. Breathe. Switch sides. Again, grab your shoulders and gently pull down. Bring them down. Maybe give your wrists a little twist. Wiggle the fingertips. And again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you on the mat soon. Let's bring our thumbs up to our third eye. Close with a chant of Om. Om. Namaste.